Hi, we're the crew from the Canadian Bushbine Heritage Centre. Christmas is coming in about 24 days. We just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to the folks in Sault Ste. Marie and surrounding area for your support during the last 12 months. We want to wish you and your family and your friends the very best for a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the Chamber today.
May all that is beautiful, meaningful, and brings you joy by yours this holiday season and throughout the coming year. From the management and staff from Community Living Algoma, we wish you a Christmas that is merry and bright. We all know that 705 Sports loves to take questions from the community, and we're looking to go one step further. Send in your video question and it will be used on the show. Dan and I will break down your question and answer it the best to our ability so you can really feel you're a part of the 705 Sports community. 705 Sports airs every Friday at noon on TV and Sioux Online's Facebook page, plus our video on demand service at SiouxOnline.com.
From all of us at Construction Equipment, we'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas!
Season's greetings from all of us at Maker North.
Sending love from our Nogdawindaman family to yours this holiday season.
These times can often be difficult, so we send along the message to be gentle and kind in everything you do.
Wherever possible, sprinkle that holiday magic in everything that you do.
Happy holidays from Nogdawindaman.
It's our pan pizza to go with
Good morning and welcome to First Local Morning. It is January the 10th,
It certainly
Monday.
is. It certainly is January 10th, and it certainly is a Monday, a very snowy Monday. Actually, it's been a snowy weekend.
Yes.
Let's take a look at the, we have a snow squall warning continuing for today. We'll take a look at that map there, Mike. You got that, Mike? There you go. So we're in the snow squall warning. We could see another 10 to 15 centimeters today on top of the 10 to 15 centimeters we saw overnight. The rest of Ontario, Northern Ontario, are under an extreme cold warning. So we're not seeing that, though we are seeing some cold temperatures because that's why we're seeing the snow squalls. But, you know, we're expect to use your shovel and snow blower today and possibly all week long. Let's take a look now at, this is highway, this is the Hayden turnoff, I believe. This is, well, Mike? Highway.
Okay, so right at the Searchmont turnoff
Yeah,
then.
and that's pretty snowy, and I believe the highway's still closed. So,
Okay.
and also the school buses have been pulled off. There's no school transportation today. I think you have some more on that coming up. So that's what I got for today. It's going to be a busy day in the weather center, that's
Yes.
for sure. What
Most
do you got?
definitely. You know what? It was a quiet weekend, you know.
Was
Yeah, and well, locally for me anyway, because of course, just this side of official lockdown, you don't do anything, right? You just be. So I just was.
Well, today is a good day just to stay home. Call
Well,
it a
yeah.
snow day.
Yeah, well,
Do not head out if you don't have to. So.
and yet here I am because nothing short of catastrophic conditions could keep me
Yes.
away from you, the viewing audience.
Yes.
You know,
It was
and there's
this close this morning.
and there's coffee for that. So.
So we also have some sad news. to tell you.
Yes. You know, a much love, I'm going to go ahead and say an 80s icon, Bob Saget, did pass away very suddenly over the weekend, was found deceased in a hotel. Not a lot is known, although investigative reports have indicated that there is no foul play that is suspected, nor is there any evidence of drug use. So, of course, we will follow the story, and as information becomes available, we will share that with you. But certainly the public mourns the loss of this very funny, very witty person who has gone and left us without a chuckle. So, of course, condolences going out to all those, in specific, his family members mourning the loss of Bob Saget today. Okay, yes, so as Craig had indicated, and I did look twice at the release because, you know, in this moment, school is closed, but then again, I am reminded that there are individuals for whom in-class study is more conducive to their learning needs. So in that spirit, I will let you know, all of you parents and guardians who have children that do attend in school at this time, that due to inclement weather and poor road conditions, all transportation services are canceled. For students who would be attending in class, in-person learning today for all the boards in the Sault Ste. Marie area. Schools, of course, do remain open, so parents and guardians, if you are able to and you want to, you are welcome to bring your child to their school, you know, in person. All right. Okay. So on the heels of the snow squall warning, all the snow, all the evidence that we have, of course, the city of Sault Ste. Marie has declared a significant weather event in the area with respect to potential hazardous storm conditions continuing until further notice. So this is on the heels of Environment Canada issuing a weather warning with heavy snowfall accumulations, strong winds, and snow squalls for Sault Ste. Marie and area expected to continue through today and on into the evening. As a result of this, hazardous travel conditions are expected. Use your signals. Use your turning signals. I'm coming up the Pym Street Hill. I've got a van that has a company logo on the side of it, but I'm not going to name the company because I don't want to get anybody in trouble, but look it. I'm telling you, now more than ever, when somebody is behind you on a hill and they can't stop in the middle of a hill because they might not get up the hill if they do stop, use your signals, especially if you're not going to brake when you turn the corner onto Ontario Avenue. Okay, on with the story. Public Works crews continue to work diligently during this event, but it may take longer than normal to ensure public safety and that the roadways, sidewalks, and transit stops meet normal maintenance standards. So Public Works will continue to monitor the weather and patrol the roadways and deploy all available crews to address the snow and ice accumulation. During this time, all roads and sidewalks maintained by the city are considered to be in a state of repair until further notice. So drivers and pedestrians, of course, should use an appropriate level of caution when traveling during this event. And updates, of course, we will give you updates as they become available to us. You know, the city's website and social media sites may be a little bit faster to it, but I don't know. I've never really measured that. So, and of course, they thank all citizens for their patience and cooperations during this time. Okay, sorry, Mike, one more time. 3 minutes till Craig. Well, imagine what I can cram at you in 3 minutes. Okay, so there was a situation that resulted in a late night fireball. Yeah. So this had to do with a call that Sault Fire Service received for smoke in flames coming from a property on the West End. I believe this took place on Saturday. Witnesses say there was a whoosh kind of sound like you get when you light a bonfire with fuel. That always brings to mind Eddie Murphy, and now that's a fire, right? But anyway, okay, so Eddie Murphy notwithstanding. Then there was a really big fireball, then the white smoke, then another fireball. Definitely something that I haven't seen before, and this, of course, was posted by an individual who witnessed the event in a Facebook group after the post was made on an incident. So firefighters, of course, rushed to the area and began to search for the cause of the flames. Yeah, so they determined that after speaking with the caller, the flames had been coming from Yates Drive, but the smoke and flames had significantly died down upon arrival. So as this was the area of a slag pit, the determination was that the incident was a result of Algoma Steel's operations and most likely related to the slag pit, which is in the area. There was no fire suppression activity engaged as a result of the call. All right, so there's that. Now, some dialogue around free parking downtown. So, a motion then was passed before council this past Monday. There is a push for free parking in the downtown core. Now, this was put forward by councillors Shoemaker and Scott, and this motion would see the city lose out on any parking income brought in to support downtown businesses, which for many have found themselves having to close their doors due to current COVID-19 restrictions. So the motion reads, whereas on January 5th, 2022, the provincial government entered stage 2 COVID restrictions requiring, among other things, the closure of indoor dining and reduced capacity in retail settings until at least January 26, 2022. And whereas in past lockdowns, the city of Sault Ste. Marie has waived parking fees downtown in an effort to assist businesses in the downtown core to the greatest degree possible. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the City of Sault Ste. Marie waive downtown paid parking until the provincial restrictions on businesses are lifted. Now, as the motion states, bars and restaurants in our core currently are closed. Many other businesses are also restricted due to the provincial mandate. Sault Police Services just noted that traffic throughout the city was down over the holiday period, and they made the correlation with the ongoing restrictions. For the 2022 budget, revenue for parking in Sault Ste. Marie is projected at $331,757, or just over $6,300 a week. The same budget shows that parking actually costs the city taxpayer over $210,000 a year on the tax levy. So, you know, there is a poll on our website right now, and we welcome you to come and cast your vote. Do councillors believe, well, it's a modified question, but the question that Dan put forward in his article is, do councillors believe the cost in lost revenue justifies the benefit to the few businesses which are able to continue operating under current restrictions? Further, does free parking downtown encourage you to spend money in the core? And then you can go to the poll and cast your vote as to whether or not businesses will significantly benefit from this removal of the paid parking. you know, because if your business is closed, nobody can come in anyway, so whether or not they're paying for parking, Anyway, let's talk to Craig and see when this weather is going to shift for the better.
Well, Heidi, remember last week I said that we were getting our snowfall this year in little increments, like 2 or 3 centimeters? Wow, did I ever speak too soon? Because
way to go, Craig.
We saw some very heavy snow yesterday, and we're also seeing it today. We'll take a look at the live shot of the downtown and our waterfront, courtesy Wireless Comm. You can see it's pretty frosty out there. The snow is on and off, and we're going to be like that all day today. Again, we're looking at another 10 to 15 centimeters. We'll take a look at your 12-hour forecast. Temperatures are going nowhere today. We're currently sitting at -12. Hey, we're going to hit -13 in the afternoon with some pretty strong winds from the west-northwest, and that's going to, of course, give us those snow squalls. They should come to an end this evening, leaving us with light flurries. Temperatures, though, getting really chilly during the overnight at -23. We're going to see those cold temperatures continue for the next couple of days, and also some more snow. I'll let you know just how much coming up.
Well, you know, you said that the snow squall should ease by the evening, so I'm afraid
should.
I would have preferred a little bit more commitment attached to that statement. But anyway, we're going to take a break for a moment and hop into the world of our sponsors. So I invite you to go and fill your cup and listen to our business community. You know, they need our support now more than ever. Consider, you know, the Huron Superior Catholic District School Board. And I feel like I get that wrong every time I say it, but they are inviting all to register their children. Of course, we have Superior Adult Learning, inviting everybody to set some literacy goals and let them help you achieve them. So yeah, have a listen and come on back. Superior Adult Learning provides free one-on-one support to help you reach your goals. Improve your reading, writing, and math skills, become more independent, and increase your employability. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. Shop local, dine local, listen local, love local. Small businesses in the Algoma area have been a huge part of our community. Now is the time to show our support for them. From local markets to retail stores, music venues, and restaurants. Small businesses make up the backbone of our community. So go on, embrace all they have to offer by shopping, dining, listening, and loving local. Visit ssmcoc.com to learn more or to join the chamber today. Snowy and frosty Monday morning. It is January the 10th, so moving steadily through January. I hope you all had a chance to bring your Christmas tree to the depot that Clean North had set up at the Cambrian Mall. It did end this past Saturday. All right, what do we have here? We'll just we'll attend to some COVID numbers, get that out of the way. So locally, yesterday, Algoma Public Health did report 55 new cases to bring our rolling total of new cases active up to 712. The cases break down by regions as follow: 38 from Sault Ste. Marie and area, 5 from North Algoma's got 5 I tell ya. All right, 2 from Elliott Lake and area, and 10 from Central and East Algoma. The number of hospitalized cases has increased to 12, with one of those cases reported to be from outside of our public health unit. The number of cases resolved increases by 41 to 1,887. Provincially, yesterday, and remembering that the province has shifted to a focus solely on hospitalized cases and specifically people who are hospitalized as a result of COVID-19. 412 people in ICU. Overall, they reported 11,959 new cases. Quebec also did see a sharp rise in the number of cases. So, you know, it's being warned that stressed hospitals can also be a symptom of inadequate upstream care, like access to family doctors, home care, and community care. So there you have it, the numbers such as they are in this moment. All right. We did have, you know, oh, there goes my mic again. Sorry, I hit my mic. Hello. There I am. Still? Hello? Hello? Okay, good. All right. This is the Mondayest Monday that ever Mondayed. Okay. So as we did indicate, Highway 17 North is closed. Did get closed shortly after 8:30 last night. This is the highway from Hayden to Wawa, and as of 6:03 a.m. this morning, the road does remain closed. So if you have a burning desire to get to Wawa, you're going to need to check the road conditions to make sure that you are able to do so. Yes, oh, there's another photo. There it is. There we are, right? And that's live? Live-ish. Okay, they took a picture. There you go. So a fairly recent photo. Again, that's Highway 17 North at Hayden, right at the Highway 556 turnoff to Searchmont. Okay. What else can I tell you? Yesterday, shortly before 12:30, emergency services were called to reports of a motor vehicle collision. Upon arrival, they did locate two vehicles which had come into contact with each other at the corner of Shannon Road and Queen Street. Both vehicles had significant damage and airbag deployment. One vehicle ended up facing westbound on an eastbound snowbank. The other blocked both westbound lanes of traffic. Oh my gosh, look at that. Police blocked the road in both directions while they conducted their investigation, and paramedics could be seen treating occupants of the vehicles in the back of the ambulance. There is no word on the severity of injuries or if anyone was transported to the hospital. So the police on scene remind drivers, okay, the roadways are extremely slick. We are managing reduced visibility in this moment, especially near open areas, and it is problematic throughout the city. So everyone, once again, be careful. Adjust your driving according to the conditions. Use your signals. Okay, and allow extra time to arrive to where you're going. All right, enough of this heavy stuff. You know what? We did talk last week. I was lucky enough to have Jacob in the studio. We talked about how the Greyhounds would be facing, you know, an extra obstacle in their pursuit of success. They were going to play to an empty arena for the first time ever. So now I am blessed again to have Jacob in the studio with me to talk to me about what that was like. Jacob.
Well, Heidi, I gotta say, it was a very odd scenario. When I got to the rink, normally the parking lot's packed. Half the time you gotta park over at Station Mall, walk across. And as you can see on your screen, there were no fans in the building. And it was very, very different, and I do feel it was a struggle for the Greyhounds. I'm seeing fans frustrated with the two losses. They lost 5-2 on Saturday and 10-4 on Sunday, which is the game I was at. But you know, Heidi, we talked about how momentum swings back and forth. Once the Hounds lost some momentum in that game, they just could not get it back. Their defensive structure struggled. Goaltending was very hit and miss. It just was a game that I think the Hounds are going to want to learn from it and move on to their next home game, which is on Saturday, where, again, it will be in an empty arena.
Wow. Wow. So I'm sorry if you said, and I just didn't catch it, there's still a lot of coffee in my mug, which means not fully, you know, kind of with it. Did they win?
No, they lost that game 10-4, and they lost
Did you
Saturday.
say that already?
Yes, but that's okay. They lost 10-4 on Sunday, which that score it was closer than the score sounded. The third period was a bit of a wash, but it still is the type of game that they're going to want to learn from their mistakes and try to move forward, and they might have added another defenseman to fix that issue.
Ooh.
OHL's insiders are reporting that Jack Thompson from the Sudbury Wolves is heading over to Sault Ste. Marie. This has not been confirmed by the Greyhounds or the Sudbury Wolves, so I will be reaching out. But just so you know about that, it looks like today is the trade deadline, meaning they can't make any more trades after today.
Okay.
So the Greyhounds are looking to add that final piece for a playoff push.
Okay. Well, there you have it. A nice little encapsulated synopsis from our sports analyst. Thanks so much, Jacob. Now we're going to go over to our other specialist, our weather specialist, for a little bit more of a blow-by-blow about what's going on.
Another 10 or possibly 10 to 15 centimeters today on top of what we saw overnight last night and all day yesterday. Those streamers are going to continue to hammer us most of the day. You can look at the satellite shot and really you can't really tell what's going on, but all this white milky air or cloud right here, that's very cold air, and that's what's fueling these snow streams and snow squalls, I should say, as they race across Lake Superior. We're going to take a close-up look at the radar and show you where those streamers are. And you can see this long one, which stretches way back towards the middle of Lake Superior. That is still hammering Sault Ste. Marie, and it will for most of our day today, on and off. Just like it was yesterday, it looked like it was going to clear up, and then boom, we see another snow squall happen. And again, we're looking at 1 to 2 centimeters per hour from this snow stream. So let's take a look at your temperatures. Really nothing to brag about here. 13 degrees for our high. That's well below where we should be, and we're going to pretty much stay there all day long. And we're just cold all the way around northern Ontario today, as you saw that big blob of cold air sitting right over top of us. That's still moving in courtesy of this high pressure system. It's fueling that cold air over the Lake Superior, over all the lakes, actually seeing some heavy snow squall activity. And that's pretty much the picture for today and pretty much into our day tomorrow. It's going to kind of end sometime today, but we're going to still see those lake enhanced flurries for most of our week. Let's take a look at your 3-day forecast. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. So today we're not seeing winds right now. Those are going to be picking up later on this morning. Again, it's going to be gusty to 50 kilometers an hour, maybe even more. Temperatures at minus 13, feeling closer to minus 20. For your day on Tuesday, the snow flurries are still going to be there. We're still going to see possibly another 1 to 2 centimeters of new snow for Tuesday. Temperatures warming up a little bit at minus 6. Actually, that's seasonal. And then we're above seasonal for Wednesday at minus 4. And again, we still have that chance of lake-enhanced snow coming in for most of our week. I'll tell you more about your 7-day forecast coming up. Heidi?
Well, Craig, thanks so much. Yeah, not much really to say about that. So now we're just going to, and we've had kind of a mixed sort of lineup so far, right? We're talking about the weather. There was a fireball as a result of the operations at Algoma Steel. Free parking. Is there a benefit? No benefit? Meh. Anyway, now we're going over to a commercial break, so go fill your cups and come on back.
Superior Adult Learning is looking for volunteers who want to make a difference in our community and help others reach their full potential. In only a few hours a week, you can help our learners achieve their goals and set them on a path towards a successful, independent future. Visit www.superioral.ca to get started now. First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes. Good morning and welcome back. First Local Morning, the only local news show. So, remember that and tell people to watch us. You can even comment. We'll interact live. January the 10th. I was looking at the wrong camera. Again, there's a lot of coffee left in my mug, and I get distracted when Craig comes into the studio. So, sad news for me. I was certain that on Saturday I'd purchased the winning ticket for the Lotto 649. There was something about that enigmatic worker at the Circle K who prompted me and said, will you not be buying a ticket for the 649 tonight? And because I liked the way he phrased it, I said, I will buy a ticket. But I did not win, despite the fact that I played the encore. No winning ticket, in fact, was sold for the $32 million jackpot in Saturday's Lotto 649 draw. So, the benefit to me then is that there isn't right now anybody out there spending my money. So, there was, however, a guaranteed $1 million prize that did go to a lottery player in the prairies. So congratulations to that person out there in the prairies with $1 million. What would you spend $1 million on in the prairies? I don't know. I'm not sure.
To get out of the prairies?
Possibly. All right. I have a factoid for you, and then we're going to hop into social media. So if you have something to say, you keep switching the cameras, and you're not even going to tell me anymore.
We're on this one now.
Well, yeah, but usually he says, okay, and look at camera one. And no, nothing. I'm just supposed to kind of, well, the mind meld is failing, Mike. All right. Okay. January 10th, 1984. Where's the beef? The Wendy's hamburger chain first airs its famous commercial.
That was 1984.
Big fluffy bun.
Look at her.
It's a very big fluffy bun.
Where's the beef?
Some hamburger places give you a lot less beef on a lot of bun.
Oh, she's adorable. So they first aired that famous commercial starring 81-year-old Clara Peller. Wendy's sales jumped 31% during the ad campaign. Peller was paid actor scale wages of $317.40 per day for the first commercial. It is reported that she was paid about $500,000 for the series of commercials that followed. She did become an overnight sensation, of course, and went on to appear on TV talk shows, Saturday Night Live, and even served as a guest timekeeper for the Battle Royale at WrestleMania 2. After she did a commercial, now, she crossed a line though, after she did a commercial for Prego spaghetti sauce in which she wondered, where's the beef? And exclaimed, I found it! I really found it! Wendy's terminated her contract, stating she was only allowed to find the beef at Wendy's.
Oh dear.
Oh.
From rags to riches to rags.
I don't know.
All right, what do we got?
At 89, would you really give an RA? I don't know.
Not really. I mean, 500,000.
All right. On into social media. And thanks again, everybody who does take the time to comment and watch. If you feel so inclined, like, follow, share, all that social media, blah, blah stuff. Yeah, okay. Beating everybody to the punch, Steph Swanson, whom I babysat, and she's as fantastic now as she was back then. She says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Steph. I hope you have a great day. Enika, good Monday morning, everyone. Enjoying the weather in the Netherlands, no doubt. Good morning, Enika. I hope you have a pleasant week. What's that? Well, you're skipping over Emma Stafford, but I won't skip Emma Stafford. Hello, Emma. She says, good morning. Good morning to you, Emma Stafford. And yes, Mike, Sandra Rivers is a new viewer. So good morning, Sandra.
Hey.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for commenting. It's always lovely to see someone new. Almost as lovely as seeing all of the names that we know so well. So good morning to you, Sandra Rivers. Ruth says, good stormy morning, everyone. Drive safely if you have to drive at all. Yes, drive safely if you have to drive at all.
Or just stay home.
Yeah, if you can stay home, do stay home. Oh, all right. Derek Pierce, our Lego connoisseur.
Lego man.
Morning all, stay warm and cozy if you can. Yes, that's good advice.
We're nice and cozy in the studio.
Oh, yes. Yes, so cozy. Okay. Joanne Burmaster says, morning.
way too much snow. It's a lot of snow, Joanne, I'm not going to lie. But I will remind everybody that we've had it pretty easy up to this point.
We're now actually back to where we normally would be.
You know, and a reminder in my little Heidi way that the days are getting a little bit longer every day.
Tiny bit.
Can only be winter for so long. So, okay. Mark Jordan, hello all. Puzzles and morning coffee with mom. Hi, Mrs. Reed. She wants me to call her Lorna. I simply cannot. Just in the same way I can't call Mark Jordan.
I can call her Lorna.
You can call her Lorna, for sure. Anybody can call her Lorna. I call her Mrs. Reed. And I call Mark Jordan Mark Jordan. I can never call him Mark. I've tried. So anyway, good morning to you both. Enjoy your puzzles and coffee. Tracy Faye. I think that's a new viewer as well. I've not seen Tracy Faye before. She says, morning, not moving. Good for you, and that's a very cute dog, so hopefully you're spending your morning cuddled up to that little critter, because seriously, look at that face. Marge Gray, aw, Dan's mom. Good morning, good Monday morning from the Grays in Fergus. Well, good morning to you
They must
both.
be getting snow in Fergus, too.
Are you getting snow in Fergus?
Aren't you getting some lake effect there?
It's another one of those, like, names. I can't say Fergus. It's
Fergus.
Fergus. Fergus. Okay. Joanne Burmaster says, since we're all snowed in, how about some Heidi Unchained?
Uh-oh.
Provoker.
That almost happened this morning. But.
I was getting feisty because I was messaging everybody, you know, and I did say last week that we're in the pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde, so communication is blocked. And of course, you know, any other time I message, everybody's on it. But of course, this morning, everybody was not responding to me, so whatever. All right, so I don't know. Stay tuned for the Heidi Unchained. We're going to have to figure out how that gets, it would have to be somewhat structured, I suppose, at least getting topics of, you know, contention for me to chew on.
Maybe a primetime version.
Well, yeah, and, you know, forward your topics of contention. And like I just said, I'll chew on it. For sure I will. Okay. Tony Mancuso says, good morning, everyone. Be safe. You as well, Tony. I wonder if you're working today, and if you are, please drive safely. I know you do. So, Barbara Dahl, there you are again. She says, good morning, all. Good morning to you, Barbie Dahl. Kathy Boren, good morning, all. Stay safe and warm. Yes, my wishes for all of our viewing audience. Pam Stafford says, good morning. Good morning to you, Pam. Wow, everybody's chatty. Fantastic. Okay. Helene Savoy says, good morning. Good morning to you, Helene. Joseph Bertrand at Maker
There you
North.
go.
Yay, Joseph.
One of the regulars.
Did he do that? Are you guys still working on your barn door?
He's still waiting for me, or I'm still waiting for a quote.
Okay,
from him, so
okay.
No rush.
Good day, everyone. Good day to you, Joseph, with your 4 exclamation points. Margie Ian Goldsborough-Heaney, you're a winner in our eyes. Well, thank you. That makes me feel better. Good. Yeah, I'm still going to buy 649 tickets, I guess, but I'm the wrong personality. I start spending the money before they even make the draw. So
Well, that's what they say to do. You have to imagine
visualize
and win it. In fact, you've already won it.
Manifest. How would it
Yes,
feel to
that's
win?
Right. That's the word. Manifest.
All right. Nancy Norman, are you buried yet? Good morning. Nancy, I want to make contact with you. I'd like to have you on the show. I have a few ideas, so I'm going to reach out to you. She's that very talented artist locally. Her work is exceptional, so I have 2 pieces, actually, fantastic stuff. Mark Jordan, are COVID shots at the GFL still on? I believe that is actually the only reason that the GFL opens its doors in this moment, is for the benefit of the clinics. You can go to their website. You can go
We
to
haven't
the
heard that they're closed or
no.
not doing it. So.
And like like I said, the last I heard, they're open specifically to that purpose. But you can go to the website at Algoma Public Health, and they will tell you categorically where the clinics are happening. I know that there are participating pharmacies as well. Okay, Marge Gray. Oh, she responded. Lots of snow in Fergus also.
There you go.
And Pam Stafford says, can you say good morning to my granddaughter, Nora? Nora, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning to you.
Nora.
All right. Okay, and rounding it out then with another new viewer. Well, Anne J. Paradis says, good morning. Thanks for making us smile despite the news and weather. Well,
we do our best.
You need a sense of humor in these challenging times, because really, what's the one thing that can't be taken away? All right, that's all I got. We're going to the 7-day now.
Actually, before the 7-day, we'll do the snow squall map just to remind you that we are under a snow squall warning. Another 10 to 15 centimeters, winds picking up to about 50 kilometers an hour this morning and this afternoon. So it's going to be kind of dicey out there on the road. So like I said, stay home. Now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. It's not looking all that bad as far as temperatures go. We are still a little bit off the mark for the next day or two. And then we get back to seasonal, but then we slide right back into below seasonal. And again, we have a threat of seeing lake-enhanced snow flurries almost every single day this week. So another 1 or 2 centimeters to add to the grand total of around 30 centimeters that we have right now.
It's a far cry from your 10.
Very much so.
Oh, I'm sassy. Craig is at the mercy of the weather models, as we all know.
That's right.
And I could hear them colluding, like, oh, let's tell them to expect 10 centimeters. Sassy.
Yes.
All right, you know what? Be safe today, you guys. Stay warm. If you can stay home, do stay home. You know what? Don't let the weather get you down. It can only snow for so long. Have a good day.
We all know that 705 Sports loves to take questions from the community, and we're looking to go one step further. Send in your video question and it will be used on the show. Dan and I will break down your question and answer it the best to our ability so you can really feel you're a part of the 705 Sports community. 705 Sports airs every Friday at noon on TV and Sioux Online's Facebook page, plus our video on demand service at SiouxOnline.com.